Put us on air, John.
Action!
Action. It's Monday, the 20th of May, 2024. I said. Today, Johnny, we're going to talk about Suella Braverman. She's the MP for Fareham in Hampshire. And, on, I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday, she rocked up at Cambridge University. And obviously they're protesting there about what's happening.
Invited, like?
Uninvited. They're protesting about the genocide in Gaza.
And so should everybody.
And she came down with a GB News presenter. She was saying, "Hi, I'm Suella. I'm keen to find out your views on what you're protesting about." And I just went, fucking stum. No answer. Yeah. What else is she? What's your message to Israel? Do you think hostages should be released now? What's your message to Hamas? And everybody just fucking ignored her. What's with the masks? I don't understand. Is it COVID or a health measure? They just fucking ignored her, and off she folk. Back to the studio. Then they invited this girl on. Oh dear, this last square of fucking up. Anyway, just watch this clip and you'll see what she got to come up with.
One of my first questions that I was very keen to ask, I mean, were you at the encampment?
The Cambridge one, but other ones.
Other ones, OK. And can I ask you what your view is of the events of October the 7th? What do you think happened on October the 7th in Israel?
Well, obviously the camps haven't started because of October the 7th specifically. Right. They're starting, I mean, this week in loads of encampments up and down the country. They've been, celebrating and having to, memorise the fact that this week commemorates the Nakba, which took place 76 years ago, which means catastrophe, which is a massive symbol of what Israel has been doing for the last 76 years. This isn't about October the 7th. And to start with that is just entirely disingenuous, I think, on your part. I really want to say that I think it's great, actually, that you went to that camp today and tried to talk to those students. And you kind of embarrassed yourself, I would say, whilst doing that, because it was a reminder for me, and I'm sure for other people watching, that actually the Palestine movement brought you down, and the Palestine movement has the potential to bring down lots of other Tory ministers and the whole Tory government, and not just the Tory government, I would say any government and any mainstream political party that is backing what Israel is doing right now, which is a genocide, and that's what people are protesting.
Do you want to go then? Remember the name? Fiona Lally. She was squared up because Suella said, "What did you think about what happened in Israel on October the 7th?" And Fiona said, "This weren't about October the 7th, this was about fucking commemorating the Nakba, which took place 76 years ago." And I'll tell you something, Johnny. If this is the future generation of the United Kingdom, then we're going to have the future's fucking orange. And this is round 2.
Genocide taking place in Gaza, and our government supports that. That's what makes them war criminals. Suella Braverman, Rishi Sunak, David Cameron and Keir Starmer, all of them war criminals, and I'd say it to every single one of their faces. And why do they support war? It's because they support capitalism. Capitalism is a system which literally puts profit above human life and above need. That's why they've got money for bombs, but no money for the NHS, for housing, for education, things that we actually need to move society.
There you go, they're well said, Fiona. I'll tell you something, Johnny.
Go on.
She fucking named and shamed them genocide enablers. She said Braverman, she said Sunak, she said Cameron, and she said Starmer. And she said, "I'll tell you what, I'll say it to the fucking faces." Well done, Fiona. Wakey, wakey! Are we having some alarm, John?
A little bit.
A little bit.